When it comes to transforming our bodies, especially for us ladies, the first thing that tends to come to our mind is losing weight, cutting calories, looking really lean and toned. And I get it, but what if I told you that gaining weight might be what you actually need to get that dream body? If you want to know more about what I'm talking about, please keep watching this video because I'm going to be telling you why I decided to do this, how I did it so you could do the same, and finally, I'll be sharing my results with you. By the way, my name is Tumi, and some of you may know me from Instagram as Fit to Me. I'm all about helping women become fit, strong, and healthy. So if that's something you're interested in, why not join the family? Click that subscribe button and let's do this together. Now let's talk about why I decided to intentionally gain over 10 pounds, knowing fully well that this could go south. But just a brief history about my fitness background. I've been working out since 2009, 2010, and at the time I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't have any aesthetic goals, and I was working out primarily for my mental health. Now fast forward to 2017, shortly after I joined Instagram, I started to see all these fitfluencers, and I'm thinking, wow, these ladies look really good. I want to look like that too. But one thing I noticed about these women is that they all lifted weights. So I started to save some of their videos. I started incorporating that style of training into my exercise routine. And while I was getting stronger, I just felt like my body wasn't looking the way I really wanted it to look. I'm sure some of you guys can relate. Moving on to 2018, I decided I wanted to become a personal trainer. And it was only after my certification that I understood that in order for me to achieve my dream physique, I needed to have more muscle and a lower body fat percentage. Now there's a few ways to get there. I could either cut so that I'm eating in a calorie deficit, which will allow me shed body fat. I could bulk, which would enable me add on more muscle, or I could do a body recomposition, which will allow me to lose fat and build muscle at the same time. The perfect combination, right? So of course I decided to start off with body recomposition, but over time I plateaued and decided to change my strategy to cutting, so eating in a calorie deficit. And I made good progress. I got really lean. At some point, I could even see my abs. But you know the one thing about we human beings, we are never satisfied. I felt like I didn't have enough muscle. Maybe I could, be thicker. Maybe my thighs could be bigger. Yeah, I was lean, but I just felt like something was missing. Plus, I was tired of eating so little food. So I said, to me, it's time for you to change. It's time for you to bulk and go after those gains. And it's about time you stopped running away from the process. Now, for those of you not familiar with the term bulk, this does not mean eating a whole bunch of garbage trying to gain 20 pounds in 1 month. Instead, it's the process of gradually increasing your calorie surplus with the intent to gain muscle while minimizing how much fat you put on in the process. Depending on your training experience, genetics, size of your calorie surplus, about 50 to 85% of the weight you gain will be muscle. And unfortunately, the rest of it will be fat. I'm sorry guys, but that's just what comes with the process. And that is why a lot of people, a lot of people run away from doing this. Now on to the fun part. I'm going to be sharing with you 5 tips that help me achieve my results. Number 1, I designed a strength training workout plan that is effective for building muscle. So on average, I worked out about 4 to 5 times a week, sometimes 3. There is absolutely no point eating that much more food if all you're going to be doing is running, daily HIIT exercises, or even doing a workout plan that your body is already so used to. Because what's going to happen is that you will end up gaining all fat and no muscle, and that's not the point of this. You want a solid program that's going to send your brain muscle building signals. Now, if you guys want me to make my plan available to the public, please let me know in the comments. It's not going to be free though. Number 2, I increased my calories significantly. Prior to my bulk, I was eating around 1,500 to 1,800 calories a day. But over the course of 3 months, I was able to get that up to 2,500 calories. And guys, I am only 5 foot, okay? So that's a lot. Now, I wasn't counting calories. I wasn't counting calories. Instead, I used my hands as a measuring tool. Yes, my hands. Alongside this portion control guide, which I'm going to leave the link to in the description box below. It's free, so make sure you download it. It's very simple to use. I'm not even going to talk about that in this video. I really like the portion control guide because it not only helped me calculate how many calories I needed to eat, but also how much of each macronutrient I needed to be eating. One thing you must prioritize when it comes to nutrition is eating enough protein. Why? Because protein helps you build muscle. The rule of thumb is to aim to eat anywhere between 0.8 grams to 1 gram per pound of your body weight, okay? And ladies, please do not skip your carbs because they help fuel your workouts, they help give you energy, and it also helps you recover quickly from your workouts. Number 3 is getting good sleep. Sleep is so underrated when it comes to building muscle. But let me tell you something. If you have the perfect workout plan, perfect nutrition, and you have really poor sleep, you're not going to get the most of your results. It's going to be a very difficult journey for you. So please, people, try and prioritize getting around anywhere between 7 to 8 hours of sleep. And if you can't afford that much, at least ensure you're getting quality rest. Number 4 is creatine. This is a highly researched and one of the most widely used supplements for building muscle. It is perfectly safe for most healthy individuals, but I always recommend speaking to your doctor or medical practitioner before adding any new supplements to your diet. I also highly encourage you to do your own research. Now remember guys, taking creatine alone isn't going to replace a poor diet or workout plan. It's only going to enhance the work you're already putting in. Number 5 arguably is the most important tip I'm sharing with you today, and that, my friends, is patience. Repeat after me: patience. Now, let me be honest with you, this bulking journey was no easy feat. You're going to want to give up. You're going to see the scale shoot up so fast, especially in the beginning, and you will freak out. But please remember that this is normal and it's all part of the process. Eventually, the rate at which you're gaining weight is going to stabilize and slow down. It's normal, but you have to be patient. You have to just trust the process and know that the results are going to be worth it. And that brings me to the last segment of this video, my results. Guys, during this journey, it is so important for you to track your progress. So for me, what I did was I took tape measurements of my waist, my thighs, my hips, and I also took before pictures so that I could compare them to 90 days after. I cannot stress the importance of taking pictures because believe me, when it comes to bulking, numbers lie and pictures do all the talking. Take that to the bank. Over the 90 days, I gained 12 pounds and about half of that was muscle. I did gain an inch around my waist, but that's not a problem because I gained 3 more inches in the hips and booty area. So those ratios are still given. As you can see from my pictures, it doesn't look like I put on too much fat. It's very obvious most of it is muscle. Majority of it is in my thighs and my booty. It's the booty gains for me, ladies. It's the gains for me. I'm really happy with my results, and I know that if I can do it, you can also do it too. And the results don't just end at the physical, guys. I got so much more stronger. I enjoyed my workouts because of all that extra energy. I recovered much faster. And I just felt like I had really challenged myself because the truth is that I've never consistently stuck to a bulking process before. I've tried it here and there, but I would start and then stop halfway and then start cutting because I felt like I was getting too fat. But this time I stuck to it, and that discipline, that commitment translates into other aspects of my life as well. And the most fun part is I was eating good, guys. I was eating good. It felt so nice to not have to count calories, stress about eating ice cream over the weekend. I wasn't just eating trash, obviously, but I just felt a lot more free when it came to my nutrition. But eventually I did get tired of eating that much, which is where I'm at now. I've started a mini cut, but that's a journey for another day. So we've come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope it inspires those of you who are scared to take this step. Maybe it's been something you've wanted to do, but you're you're not quite sure how to go about it, I hope this has given you some insights. I'm confident that if I could do it, you could do it too. If you have any questions, leave them below in the comment section. I believe in you, and remember, you are stronger than you think. I'll see you in my next video, but please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel.